What's up, Plebheads? I'm Neil.
And I'm Jdog. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm very excited to bring you this reaction. This is the PS4 trailer from E3 2017 for the Shadow of the Colossus Remake.
For a second there, I thought you were going to say E.T. Phone Home.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, I will be getting the collector's edition of this game, and I have not played it on any platform in my entire life. I've actually hardly seen any gameplay for this game whatsoever, even though it's been out for about 14 years. So I will be going into this completely blind, other than for basic concept knowledge. Basically, you're trying to revive your fallen love by doing something for these deities or something that you meet in some temple or some shit, and you got to kill some colossi to purify the land or something. I don't even know the storyline. That's how little I know about the game. I never played it on PS2, never played it on PS3, but the remake of this game looks absolutely stunning from the bits and pieces I've seen. So I'm going to do a reaction here for the PS4 trailer. We're going to be doing a unboxing and unpackaging of the collector's edition this upcoming Tuesday afternoon, and then I will be live streaming my playthrough of that game for all of you right here on the Balding Plebs. So, Neil, if you don't mind, why don't we get after this here? Incredible visuals. I expect nothing less from Bluepoint, to be honest, but good lighting too. I like that. Damn, those things look awesome.
You just know when they first announced this at E3, the crowd was all like, oh my god, it's coming back!
So, you know, this is a very well-reviewed and beloved game. You know, I don't know, basically everything I see and hear is that this is one of the best PlayStation games ever made.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure, you know, and that's the honest truth. And you can't know, you know, I want to form my own opinion of it. And I've really been trying to go into it with watching as little as I possibly can. Now, I can tell, you know, I can say from this trailer that the actual visuals of this game look absolutely spectacular. You've got incredible dynamicism in the lighting. You've got, look at the little butterflies here. Look at each of these individual blades of grass, the different the weeds and the different flowers growing, the puddles, the water effects. So I'm seeing some of that stuff, and I'm thinking, wow, what an incredibly well-realized environment. And, you know, from the sounds of it, this sounds like a very solitary experience, right? It's basically you as your character running around a massive world fighting only colossi,
Yep.
right? So it feels very alone. Or it's, you know, that's the vibe I get from it.
But maybe that's the vibe you're supposed to get.
And that's what I'm going to say. You know, there is something to be said for an experience that isn't, you know, run and gun deathmatch.
Yep.
You know, there can be a place for a game like this. And what I'll be looking for in this is, obviously, you know, how does it run? How does it play? I'm hoping on a PS4 Pro that it's going to have a great frame rate and it's going to run smooth It's gonna play smooth. It's gonna, it's really gonna be an awesome technical experience. But I'll also be looking for how am I affected by the game.
Yeah.
And that's the key here for me.
What sort of feelings does it evoke?
This is the type of game where, again, you're kind of going through the story that's going to be presented to you. And we talk about that sometimes in different types of games. And will this be memorable for me? I have mixed feelings about another game made by the same studio and same team was The Last Guardian. And that came out for PS4, and I had a chance to play through that game last year. And I have mixed feelings about that game because I really enjoyed the interplay with Trico and the environments in that game, but I wasn't left with the feeling of a completed, awe-inspiring experience. I was very, very let down by the ending in that game, and very let down by the controls and the combat. They felt clunky, and they didn't feel as polished as they needed to be, because it kept detracting from what was a phenomenal environment and a phenomenal relationship that was built throughout that game. And my hope here is that I'm not going to feel that way with this game.
Nope.
I'm really hoping that at the end of this game, I put the controller down and I sit back and say, wow, I just experienced
greatness,
something spectacular.
Yep.
And not just from a visual standpoint, but the actual, emotions that it evokes within me, and the actual thoughts and the connections that I have to the characters in the game. That's what I'm hoping for.
When I first saw this whole sequence where he's running around that inner chamber there, I thought of Dark Souls when you're in Painted World of Ariami or whatever. I thought of that big tower that you go on with the eagles and the bird, the harpy monsters that peck at you and just destroy you. That's what that reminded me of.
Yep, that's my hope for this. And so that's really going to be the determinant for me on where this stands in my estimation of how great it is. And again, this will be my first time playing it. Never played a moment of it before. So, very excited for this, very excited for this opportunity, and thankful to have this opportunity.
Yep.
To play it in its fully realized glory. Because it certainly looks fantastic. And there is something about being able to see these colossi like that. Check this guy out right here. I mean, they look intimidating. They look, spectacular.
It's like a Duramboros on steroids, basically.
Look at this guy. He's, 10, 20, 30, 40 times your size. You don't even take, And so they look massive.
Yeah.
And the scale is present in this trailer.
It's very important.
This is an incredible scene. I love this. I really enjoy it, watching that. Just watching him bring the hammer down, so to speak.
Basically.
So, as I said, for me, this game and where it ranks and where I can put it in the lexicon of my gaming career is going to be the story it tells and the feelings it evokes and the emotions it evokes within me. And that's, I think, the thing I'm most excited for, is to give this a try. And I hope it can. I'll be taking a little bit of time away from Monster Hunter, which we've been playing, having a lot of fun with.
Yep.
You always have a good time in that game.
Yep.
I always have a good time playing with our subscribers and playing with people I meet. So I know I'm having fun playing that. Is this game so great, right? Does this game's story so compelling that I'm willing to take time away from Monster Hunter to play this? And I think that's going to be a really interesting thing to find out.
Well, you'll know it's done its job if you don't miss Monster Hunter during those couple days.
That's right. So that's really something I think that's going to be interesting to find out. Obviously, we're gonna live stream our playthrough of this game, and we'll bring a full No BS review about how we really feel about it when we're done with it. So
absolutely.
Like I said, the look of the game is absolutely fantastic. I don't think I'll be disappointed in the graphics, graphical presentation of it in any way, shape, or form.
I don't think so either.
Tuesday is going to be an exciting day for me.
I hope so. Well, anyway, like the video if you enjoyed our breakdown and discussion here of Shadow of the Colossus, the new PS4 release coming up very soon here in 2018. Comment down below and let us know what you think about Shadow of Colossus. Maybe give us a couple more, maybe give us some more details as to the story.
No spoilers, please.
Yeah, no please don't spoil anything for us. Jdog does want to experience this without actual story spoilers, but if you want to share some background, the general gist of the
how
game.
You felt about the game,
Yep.
if you've played it.
Yep.
I'd love to hear your guys' take on it.
Definitely.
And I hope, for those of you watching this reaction, I hope you guys will join me on my journey in this game. I really do.
Yeah.
Because it is something I'm extremely excited about. I thought I had lost my chance to play it on a, I guess we could hook up the PS2 because we do have the game.
Or we could also get it on PS3 and we could...
Or play PS3 backwards compatible style stuff. Yeah. But I really am hoping to experience this. And like I said, I guess maybe I'm lucky, maybe I'm unlucky, depending on how you look at it. But I'm going to get to experience this for the very first time in my gaming career, right here in its beautiful glory on the PS4. So
I hope so.
We'll see. I don't know. I have very high expectations. Obviously, I don't usually go and spend $40 on or $50 on.
You don't usually get collector's editions.
Well, and I don't usually buy remakes, right?
Yep.
Of games that 9 times out of 10 or 99 times out of 100, let's be honest, I've played already.
Same thing you played.
And my understanding is this is the exact same game. I don't think they're changing anything storyline-wise or adding anything or taking anything out.
They're just rebuilding it.
They're just remaking the assets and updating it for the new systems. And so to get $50 from me for that means...
It's going to be pretty damn good.
You've
at least got to be pretty hyped for it.
I got to be pretty hyped for it. This game was released, I think, in 2005, if I remember right, 4 or 5. So...
I'm excited for you.
They're asking $50. I need to be moved by this.
Like you see how excited we were for Monster Hunter World, and like I look at your general reactions to this game, and I see how excited you are for this game. I don't see that from you very often. You come downstairs, and every other day I got a new game I'm looking forward to playing.
Yeah.
And whether it's a flash in the pan, whether it's the next Home Sweet Home, or whether or not it's maybe a game that I'm super disappointed in, and it's a huge letdown. I kind of, I guess, have maybe lost that for you because he's going to be getting a new game today, or he's going to be playing something different today. But I almost never see you, preview for a game like this.
I prefer to buy games that I plan on playing all the way through. All right, that's me personally. I don't buy games that I have the intention of only playing for an hour. All right.
Fair enough.
I plan on playing this all the way through. I need to be moved by the experience, though.
Yep,
right?
It needs to be great.
And that's what I'm hoping for. And a lot of people say this is a spectacular vision, right, in gaming. Yep. So, again, how will I feel about it? Will I feel that it's dated, right, coming from all the way from 2005? Will I feel that it has a letdown storyline-wise? Will I feel that it doesn't correctly present the right questions in its story? Those are the things I'm thinking about. And sometimes you watch a movie, right? And you sit back after you watch the movie and go, son of a bitch. And you actually sit back after watching it and you think, okay, I mean, that was some good stuff. And you remember it a long time after. And that's what I'm hoping for here, right? Because otherwise, again, buying a single-player game, you only probably need to play one time, right? The storyline really doesn't change. Is there multiple endings? I don't even know. So what's the hook in a game like this? And for me, it's got to be something you play and you think to yourself, that was so good. I would actually play through that same storyline, that same experience again to experience it. It's so moving, right? It's like a great movie. You know what's going to happen, right? Yep. But you still want to watch it again.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping for that here.
I am too. I hope you get that.
So do I.
I want you to get that.
I can't wait for Tuesday. I hope everybody watching this will join me on the live stream and experience it with me. So
Yeah, I hope it's great.
I have high hopes and high expectations for this game. Very high.
I'm Neil.
I'm Jdog.
Our reaction to Shadow of the Colossus, coming for PS4 here in 2018. Again, like the video if you enjoyed our breakdown. Comment, let us know your thoughts. No spoilers, please. And we'll see each and every one of you all right here next time for more content like this.
Good night, everyone.
GG, you plebs.